Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Jairzinho, and I make alternative music. I have one question for you today. Do you believe in magic? If you do, then you believe in spells, right? So, you know that song, I put a spell on you? They always glamorize casting a love spell on somebody, or when somebody casts a love spell on you. But have you ever really thought about if somebody actually casted a love spell on you? It's not that cool. It's not that glamorous. I uh, I happen to be the victim of such a thing. I do believe in magic, and I do believe in spells. So I was working at this place in Reno about 3 years ago, where I was working with this pretty little girl. Don't get me wrong, the girl was cute. Okay, uh, on a scale from 1 to 10, she was like a 7.5, 7.5, 8 on a good day. Okay, but really really cute. I thought she had a lot of potential. Um, I didn't realize how easily manipulative she was, but that's beside the point. I was flirting with this girl, and there was this couple of witches that was working there as well. So this old ass bartender that had been there forever, and this nasty looking hostess who had been there forever, and they both had an info. Him because he wanted to get with the girl that I was flirting with, and she because she thought that I was flirting with her when I was just trying to be nice to her. Okay, so when I realized she was misreading my signals, I stopped flirting with her. So then she took offense to it, and she got jealous because I was flirting with this other girl that I actually did like. Okay, so these two started talking to her behind my back, and they put in her head to kind of fuck with me, to make me feel that she liked me, and then not call me back or whatever, blah 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 blah. Okay, so months go by. I I'm flirting with this girl, and just one day out of the blue, like I feel like I'm in love with her. Okay, I like I'm head over heels in love with her, and of course, because she was easy to manipulate, she was doing what they told her to do. So one day I'm at home, like, crying my fucking eyes out over this girl. Like, what's wrong with me? Why doesn't she like me? Why doesn't she call me back? Why doesn't she do this? So I was so in love with this girl, or so I thought, that I actually asked her to marry me. Okay, I proposed to her. Okay, I was telling my mom about it. Okay, if you know anything about me, I have had 4 serious relationships, 5 years each, and not to toot my own horn, but they have all been pretty freaking hard. Okay, um, like really, really beautiful, cool women, and they all four of them asked me to marry them at some point in the relationship, usually after the 3 year mark. Now, when I said no, that kind of put a big damper in on the relationship, and then the relationships they all started going south from there. Now, why did I say no? It's because I don't believe in marriage. I think marriage is unnatural, and that's why they make you sign a contract, because they know that at some point you're gonna want to back out of it. Okay, you can live together with somebody else without having to be married. Okay, marriage is the beginning of the end for a relationship. That's how I feel. So if you know that about me, then you know that I'm like sitting at home crying my balls out after I proposed to this girl, writing love poems to her. Okay, like leaving her like hour-long messages on the phone. Okay, about my feelings for her. And as I'm this particular night, as I'm doing this, as I'm crying my eyes out, I'm like, something clicked in the back of my head. See, I have had friends who are witches. I believe in magic. I believe in spells. I know better than to wish somebody ill will, because you're gonna get it back tenfold. And so, and I live my life that way. Always have, always will. So something clicked in the back of my head. I'm like, you know what? This doesn't seem right. Like, this is not organic. This doesn't feel like me. So something clicked, and I was like, okay, so somebody cast a love spell on me with this girl, and these witches that worked at this place, they had been bragging about being witches since the day I started working there. Now I didn't pay any mind because I didn't really hang out with them, or I didn't really mm, care anything that they had to say to me. So it clicked. So the only way to get rid of a love spell, if if you guys are trying to get rid of a love spell, is to go through the emotions and the motions of a dying relationship, okay, which I have had plenty of experience with. My 4 serious relationship, they each ended at some point, where we were both madly in love, and at some point the love just dissipated. Okay, so I had to mourn this relationship that I had made up in my head with this girl. And so in my head, I had already seen a future with her, like marriage and kids and all that stuff. So I had to mourn all of that on this one night for me to be able to break out of this love spell. Now, which I did. Thankfully, thank the creator that I did. And I was able to move on. Now, this love spell was so strong though, that to this day, years later, I still think about this girl. Okay? To this day, I still think about her. I'm not in love with her, I know this, but I still think about like, ooh, oh, I wonder what she's doing. I'm like, I mean, this was no joke. This wasn't a joke. So luckily I was able to get out. So this song, Drug of Choice, the first single that I'm gonna re-release from Negative to Weirdo after I finally mastered it. So this song I dedicated to her. This song is about her. And I even told her this, okay? In my drunken love stupor, I even told her that this was a song about her. And but now I just make it about every girl that I ever you know that I ever wanted, that I always wanted to get, and all the ones that are yet to be gotten. So I hope that you guys enjoy the song. I am almost done with the music video, and so that's what this song is about. Drug of choice. Uh, she was my drug of choice, uh, and cannot wait to meet the next girl who will be my drug of choice.